Hi, it's me. Story time. I almost ended up in the hospital today. So, not this morning, last night, I had a kidney stone. Big surprise! And what did I even take? Last night's such a blur. Did I just take Tylenol? Tylenol and Motrin?
I think you had taken headache powder.
Oh, I took headache powder, which is Tylenol and aspirin and caffeine. And then I took Motrin. And my kidney stone was really bothering me. So I told my mom, I was like, I might wake you up in the middle of the night because this one seems really bad and not good. So I was trying to sleep. I went to bed around midnight. But every time I was just at the point of falling asleep, I would wake up because it hurt so bad. So at 1:30, I woke up my mommy. Was your brain prepared for it?
Yes.
And my dad was actually low-key awake watching TV because I guess he couldn't sleep. And he was looking at me as if being what are you doing? Sorry, I'm dying. Anyways, so I woke up my mom. I was like, yeah, I'm dying. I need my death medicine, please. So she gave me, I have 2 different forms of the same medicine, but one of them's older, and she gave me that one. Turns out it didn't work good enough. So for the next couple of hours till 6:30 in the morning, so it was 1:30 when I woke her up, till 6:30, I was just tossing and turning and in pain. I almost fainted twice. I almost threw up twice because that's how bad the pain was. So at 6:30, that was the second time I almost threw up. And here's the thing with kidney stones. If you start throwing up from the pain, you basically have to go to the hospital because then you won't be able to keep medicine down or liquid, and you need to hydrate yourself. That's how you get rid of kidney stones, because you just gotta wash them out of your system. So I was this is not good. I cannot start throwing up because game over, I'll be in the hospital, and I don't feel like going to the hospital. So anyways, I woke my mom up, and she thought she had given me the other version of the medicine, which would last 12 hours, because it's what do they call it? It's the timed release, I guess? I don't know. But she checked, and it only lasted 4 hours, and that was well, that's why I'm dying, because it has now worn off. So that's why I was starting to feel like I was going to faint and throw up. So she gave me the other kind because the first kind did not work good. So she gave me the second kind, which lasted 12 hours for timed release, which I'm still on now because she gave it to me around 6:30 and it's 3:30. And I was so scared I was going to still throw it up and then have to go to the hospital because it takes a half an hour to start working. So it was a race against the clock. But luckily, I did not throw it up and it started working and making me feel better. But I felt so nauseous. I still feel nauseous. If I take Tylenol all day, this is my second day on Tylenol because I had this kidney stone yesterday, but it wasn't as bad because it was in a different spot. Anyways, if I take Tylenol all day, it makes me feel really nauseous. And then if I continuously take medicine all day, days in a row, I just feel super nauseous. I lose my appetite, don't feel good, feel hot and cold. I'm so hot right now, which is never happens in my house of coldness. So, anyways, I don't know what is up with this random kidney stone, but I am determined to try to catch this one. I'm if this one hurts this bad, I'm catching this thing. So the goal is to catch the kidney stone when it comes out, which, fun. So
Hopefully it's super close to coming out.
it's super low. It has moved a lot in the past 24 hours. It started in my back and it like is now in my front. It feels like it's like right at the very tail end of its journey. So that's the story of how I almost went to the hospital today. But I didn't! So anyways, life hack if you have kidney stones. I take this stuff called Azo, and it's urinary pain relief. This is like, if you have a UTI, you can like take this to like relieve UTI pain. What it like is it's like red dye. Like, I'll show you.
And you can get it at the supermarket or the drugstore. It's not prescription.
So it's these 2 little red pills, and you take 2 at a time, and you can take it 3 times a day. And it's like a, what did you call it? Like a topical pain reliever, but for inside your body?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's like basically what it is. So this is like my experience. So I take this when I have kidney stones, primarily if they're spasming, because it helps with the spasms. Me and my mom are in like this Facebook group for people who have my rare kidney disease. So we like learn this life hack from the people in that group.
Yeah, not the doctor. No, Facebook.
Anyways, so you take 2 of these. I usually don't take this 3 times a day. I'll take it maybe twice a day. It's just like for however long my symptoms are happening. So you take this stuff, and since it's a dye, it dyes your pee. So it looks like you're peeing highlighters depending on how much dye is still left in your body. They say that you'll pee red. I have never peed red. It's either neon orange or neon yellow. So don't be scared if you take this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, what the heck? It's normal. And then, this is another funny thing that I found out. So I was like looking at the box and just like, I don't know, I was curious of like random things that it says. And, oh, where's like the warnings? It's, oh, where is it? I don't think it's on this. It was on the other one, on the other box. It was on the drugstore brand box, the off-brand. But anyways, it was like may stain contact lenses. And I was like, are people peeing on their contact lenses while they're taking this? So I Googled it because I was like, what the heck? Why is that a warning? How about like, oh, may stain clothes? Like, that seems logical to me. Not may stain contact lenses. But I found out if you like cry while on this and you have contacts in, it'll stain your contacts. Who would have thought? That's like so weird. So anyways, that's my story time. And this helps a lot if you have spasmy kidney stones. But like, okay, it doesn't just like magically start working like a normal pain reliever. In my experience, I take this and then before it like starts working, I have to like pee once and then it like will start working. So like Azo life hacks. This is like so much TMI information. But if you have kidney stones, hope it's helpful. So this is my kidney stone vlog. I'll update you if anything else happens. I'm waiting to see in like 3 hours when this wears off if I'm gonna need more of my death medicine. But that was my story time for today. Almost died.